Good evening and welcome to National Broadcasting News India tonight's news update. Here are the top stories. UAE fuel prices to rise in July. The UAE Fuel Price Committee has announced a sharp increase in July's fuel rates following steady pricing in June. Added due to rising global crude oil costs amid Middle East tensions, new pump prices include diesel AED 2.63 per liter, Super 98 at AED 2.70 per liter, Special 95 at AED 2.58 per liter, and E Plus 91 at AED 2.51 per liter. UAE braces for extreme heat. The National Center of Meteorology warns of extreme summer heat throughout the UAE with inland highs expected between 44 degrees Celsius and 49 degrees Celsius. Coastal areas will see 37 to 42 degrees Celsius and mountain regions 32 to 38 degrees Celsius under partly cloudy skies. NDA gears up for presidential polls amid opposition talks. With the term of President Draupadi Murmu ending soon, the NDA government has begun internal discussions for the next presidential candidate. Meanwhile, opposition parties are reportedly trying to unite behind a joint nominee to challenge the BJP-led coalition. Monsoon gains strength. IMD warns of heavy rain in several states. The Indian Meteorological Department has issued red and orange alerts for heavy to very heavy rainfall in parts of Maharashtra, Gujarat, Kerala, and northeastern states. Flash floods and landslides are likely in hilly areas, prompting state governments to be on high alert. NEET UG paper leak. Probe CBI raids continue across multiple cities. The CBI has intensified its probe into the NEET UG 2025 paper leak, conducting fresh raids in Bihar, Jharkhand, and Maharashtra. Several coaching center owners and middlemen are under the scanner. The center is under pressure from students demanding re-examination clarity. Parliament's monsoon session to begin on July 22nd. The monsoon session of Parliament will begin on July 22nd and is expected to be stormy, with the opposition planning to corner the government on exam scams, inflation, and the Agniveer recruitment policy. Government sources say key bills on AI regulation and criminal justice reform will be tabled. PM Modi to inaugurate India's first green hydrogen corridor in Gujarat. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will inaugurate India's first green hydrogen corridor in Gujarat on July 1st. The corridor is aimed at promoting clean energy infrastructure and making India a global hub for green hydrogen production. UAE launches a Digital Masjid initiative to modernize worship experience. UAE launches a Digital Masjid initiative to modernize worship experience. The UAE has launched a Digital Masjid program allowing worshippers to access prayer timings, sermons, and community services through a centralized mobile app. The move aims to blend tradition with modern technology while maintaining Islamic values. Saudi Arabia implements new labor reforms for expat workers. Saudi Arabia has rolled out a new set of labor reforms aimed at improving working conditions and increasing flexibility for foreign workers. Key changes include simplified visa transfers, stronger wage protections, and a revised contract system. Qatar calls for emergency GCC meeting on Red Sea shipping disruptions. Qatar has requested an emergency Gulf Cooperation Council meeting over the escalating tensions in the Red Sea affecting maritime trade routes. Shipping costs have surged due to recent attacks on cargo vessels near the Bab el-Mandeb Strait. France on edge ahead of snap elections amid far-right surge. France is preparing for a high-stakes snap election on July 7th, with Marine Le Pen's national rally expected to perform strongly. President Emmanuel Macron's centrist coalition faces stiff resistance, raising concerns about political instability in the EU. Germany warns of economic slowdown as exports dip again. Germany's economy continues to struggle as fresh data shows a third consecutive monthly drop in exports. The finance ministry has warned of a potential recession, citing weak demand from China and rising energy costs. UK heat wave sparks health alerts and transport disruptions. The UK is experiencing an unusually intense heat wave with temperatures soaring above 35 degrees Celsius. Authorities have issued health warnings of vulnerable groups and advised commuters of potential delays in rail and metro services due to track overheating. Cristiano Ronaldo confirms retirement from international football after Euro 2025. Portuguese football legend Cristiano Ronaldo has announced that Euro 2025 will be his final international tournament. The 40-year-old striker said it's the right time to step back after nearly 2 decades of representing Portugal on the world stage. New DGP appointed in Kerala. Ravida Chandrasekhar was appointed the new Director General of Police by the Kerala Cabinet, filling the vacancy left by the retirement of Sheikh Darwesh Sahib. Chandrasekhar was the second most recommended candidate on the UPSC panel. Rising cancer burden highlighted in new study. The Kerala Cancer Conclave 2025 revealed alarming cancer trends. Kerala records 88,460 new cases annually, 5.7% of India's total. Lung, oral, and colorectal cancers are most common among men, breast, thyroid, and colorectal among women. Mortality rates exceed national averages. Opposition raises alarm over medical equipment shortages. Opposition leader V.D. Satheeshan criticized the state government following allegations by a government hospital doctor of critical medical equipment and medicine shortages. He accused the government of cutting major health schemes like Karunya Health Security and Arogya Kiran due to financial mismanagement. U.S. activists rally in Chicago to halt aid to Israel. Dozens of protesters marched along Michigan Avenue in Chicago, demanding Congress stop all U.S. military aid to Israel. They chanted "Stop U.S. aid to Israel" and urged for an immediate arms embargo amid growing concerns over civilian casualties in Gaza. Russia launches largest aerial assault in Ukraine war. Russian forces carried out the most intense aerial attack since the full-scale invasion began, unleashing 537 aerial weapons including drones, decoys, and missiles on Ukrainian targets overnight. Ukraine's air defense systems intercepted many, but casualties were confirmed. Explosions reported in Kerch. Crimean bridge briefly closed. Late on June 29th, explosions were heard in Kerch, prompting Russian air defenses to activate and lighting on the strategically vital Crimean bridge to shut off. Authorities later reopened traffic after about an hour. There is speculation linking it to Ukrainian targeting. Israel intensifies Gaza offensive amid fragile ceasefire. Israeli Defense Forces conducted major airstrikes across Gaza, reportedly 50-plus raids, killing at least 68 Palestinians, including children. Forced evacuations were ordered in northern Gaza ahead of a possible ground operation. Meanwhile, Netanyahu's government is preparing for a final hostage exchange linked to a troop withdrawal. Scarlett Johansson reflects on industry shifts. Scarlett Johansson, in a recent interview, noted how female roles have evolved dramatically since her early days in Hollywood. She revealed that previously casting focused on women's desirability and that she had often faced objectification as a young actress. Today, however, roles emphasize meaningful attributes, signaling a positive cultural shift in the industry. Vikrant Massey eyes National Award for 12th film. Bollywood actor Vikrant Massey, acclaimed for films like 12th Fail and The Sabarmati Report, has his sights set on a National Film Award. With the utmost humility, he expressed hope that 12th Fail, widely celebrated by critics and audiences, could earn the prestigious accolade. He also announced his next venture in the mainstream film Aankhon Ki Gustakiyan, signaling his growing versatility. That's all for tonight. Thank you for watching. We will be back with more news tomorrow. Goodbye.